So here to talk about the business implications of augmented reality and the metaverse is Peggy Johnson, the CEO of Magic Leap, one of the earliest and most important companies transforming augmented reality for the business world today.
With AR, you have a heads-up experience. You still see your physical world in front of you, but digital content can be overlaid in that world. So that's, I think, where we're heading, and where you'll see things consumer, but also enterprise application. That's a world that enterprise can really leverage. When you can put digital content that you can interact with, you can modify, you can annotate, you can take that content and send it into your existing IT infrastructure. That's what businesses can leverage for solutions that they need right now.
Can you explain a little bit about the Hypercycle Blockchain, which really is the first powerful blockchain customized for the needs of decentralized artificial intelligence. And current blockchain technology is too slow and expensive to fulfill the promise and the vision of blockchain. And what makes Bitcoin decentralized is every Bitcoin node has a copy of this spreadsheet that records all Bitcoin transactions ever made. Every Ethereum or Cardano full node has a copy of every transaction ever made on that blockchain. And so that's decentralized because it's not just one guy who has that database. All the nodes have that database, but it's bad. Like it's very inefficient because you're making this big database and you're copying all over the place. Every time a transaction is made, it has to be entered into every copy of this database. And so they try to work around that by sharding the database. So you split the database up into pieces, but it's still a bit awkward. And what we do in Hypercycle, using a unique technology called TODA, is we get rid of the ledger altogether. Basically, each participant in the network just has a record of their own transactions. They can share it with their friends as a backup, but you don't need any ledger storing all transactions on the blockchain. So it's a fundamentally different way of using the data structures and encryption technology underlying blockchain, which is just much more efficient because you don't need any of these global scope records of everything that happened in the blockchain.
Metaverse is not a technology. Metaverse, it's a combination of a series of happenings that brought us, and mainly now the pandemic, that brought us to start developing parallel lives and parallel concepts in our lives. Probably it's the most democratic place in Earth now that you can be yourself. What is a metaverse? Metaverse is 3D, it's an experience, it's about experience. Metaverse is virtual reality. Yes, we are going to have a very fast dive on Metaverse today, but it's also augmented reality. Metaverse is social. Metaverse is a place that now people are meeting and are trying to develop different perspectives of experience, and it's happening. And it's happening in different perspectives. Travis Scott concert, this concert, my kid was telling me, and they were already building new technologies or suggesting new technologies to solve urban problems. This is about metaverse. This is about the future. The future is already at your home, and you need to understand this. And again, back 2009, if I had bought these $100, it would be different now. So maybe these $100 now are knocking your door in the metaverse. So